are here honoring Black men in Hollywood. How does it feel? What does that mean to you?
I think it is a wonderful idea at the exact right time.
It's hard not to feel emotional when you think about Whitney, when you talk about Whitney.
It's all about immersing yourself into that world, and then into that psyche and that character.
First of all, I gotta get into the fit, because what is this? This is amazing. Tell me about the fit.
This is actually Burberry. Yeah, it is.
Says, can you tell me, where did you get this? Who are you wearing tonight?
Woodbury.
I love it. It's beautiful. Yes, and the name. The name.
Yes. Yes. Woodbury. Bespoke. Always taking care of me. Couture.
I need to know, who are you wearing? Because, I mean, this fit is amazing. Also with your chain, too. It looks so good.
You know what? I have a stylist named Tiffany, and I ask no question. She brings it to me. I put it on. My jeweler is named John the jeweler. Any type of jewelry I'm ever wearing, he always customs it.
Welcome to Uptown Honors Hollywood, celebrating the extraordinary legacies and influence of Black men in Hollywood, proudly presented by Lexus. I'm your host, Jakara Taylor, and tonight, we recognize the pioneers who have shaped the industry and continue to inspire future generations.
I mean, you are the man of honor, one of the men of honor. I've been following your career for quite some time now, and I just want to say, like, you are such a breakout star. So congratulations, and to give you your flowers. I do have a question, though. When is P-Valley coming back?
Same question, everybody.
Everybody has
But
it.
it's on the way. You know, it's in the can. We did it April through December of last year. We made it. We got it all in the can, and so I'm excited for y'all to see it. It's crazy. I know everybody waiting for it, but y'all ain't gonna be ready for it when it comes.
Oh, I'm so ready. But you've been in things like They Clone Tyrone. What are you looking forward to in roles next?
You know, I've been blessed over these last, 15 years now, you know, to do so many things. And so for me, I'm getting ready to do a film about a Compton cowboy. And so I finally get a chance to work with some horses, which is really cool. I spoke to the universe earlier last year. I said, man, I want to work with some horses. And it happened for me. I got a new project coming out on HBO. Can't speak much about that project, but excited to be making my HBO debut. And yeah, plenty of things, but I think I'm really excited about P-Valley Season 3 for sure. And really excited about tonight. This is such an honor, yeah.
You are so iconic, and the fact that you're being honored tonight is so well deserved. I have to admit, seeing you as a villain, though, you are so good at it. You are so good at playing certain unlikable characters, but you bring such a piece of yourself to it and like heart. So I'm curious, what has been your favorite role so far? I know there's so
That's
many.
hard. You know, it's hard to say. One of my favorites, I would tell you, is recently I did a movie called Long Legs, which is a horror film with Nicolas Cage and Micah Monroe. And I love horror films, and I've only done one. You know, so that was one of my favorites. And the reason I love playing bad guys is because it's it's the not understanding what you're going to see, the mystique, the mystery of what's behind that character. That's always interesting to play. You know, I love playing the leading man, the romantic lead. That's fun, and that's fine, but it's not as interesting as playing the bad guy.
You are being honored tonight. How does it feel?
It feels, I feel like I'm out of body right now. I'm like, me? What have I done to be honored? You know, but it's beautiful. It feels good that your people will give you your flowers while you're still alive. Because a lot of times we don't get them until we know we've passed on. Yeah.
So I'm curious, what is your favorite role over your career? I know there's so many, but if you had to pick one, and why?
You know what? It's probably Hollywood Destination from Queen Sugar. It's just the most. It's iconic. It's the pinnacle of what a man should be. It's a person who took care of his woman, took care of his family, took care of his community, took care of his whole city. And I really did love that role a lot. Yeah.
I know that you're being honored, but in terms of passing the torch, who is somebody that is inspiring you in Hollywood currently?
Young actors, probably Woody McLean. Love Woody. He basically lives in my house.
He's talented.
I love Tone Bell. I love Jay Alphonse. I remember the first day I met Jay, he was doing Broadway with Blair. They were doing Soldier's Play. I love Kofi Cerebral, of course. I love Dempson Idris. I love all them young cats, man. You know what I love? I love that they always call me whenever they need any kind of words or any kind of guidance. And no matter what, I'm always there for them. And Nick Ash, of course, yes.
Just so amazed to be in your presence. I mean, you have done music, you've done television, you're a TikTok star. You enjoy.
Oh, Jordan the Stallion,
Yes,
right.
yes.
That is my young bro right there. He's so ambitious. I want to see him make it. So anything I can do, especially for our young, impressionable black youth, you want to give them a leg up anytime you can and pull them up there with you or maybe even mentor them. But he doesn't need one. He's pretty solid.
No, I mean, you're both amazing. You guys are such a comedic duo. But I just want to know, so you have transitioned into television, film. So the women have been asking for a romantic comedy. I need to know, will it be happening, a romantic comedy?
Myself and Kelly Rowland have signed up to do Relationship Goals.
Yes.
We start filming in March. Your guess is as good as mine how it goes.
I love it. So you have been able to do so much. What advice do you have for those who are coming up?
Don't step on my toes. No, honestly, take your time, have a vision, and stick with it, no matter what people tell you.
I've done so much on TikTok. I've been following you since the Chipotle days, and I just want to know, how did you, what was your first video for you that you're like, this is what I want to do?
Oh my gosh. I mean, I think the first video was probably me complaining about working at Chipotle, and people were really vibing with it. It made me realize that people share a similar path, similar story, and it made me want to do more videos.
I love it. And you're here and, able to honor the man, the legend. How did that come to be? Because I remember I just saw one day. It was just, and I was like, random. How did this happen?
It was right after working with Kev. Me and Kevin Hart did something, and then because of that, I watched Soul Train for the first time. I'm sorry, I should have watched it earlier. And I saw Method in Soul Train. I'm like, this is amazing. Sorry, Soul Plane. I apologize. I'm like, this is amazing. So I reached out to him and said I had an idea, and he hit me back by my surprise, and we did it.
I love it. You are the hostess with the mostest. I just want to say, first of all, I'm loving the red. It's a very power color. So, are there any tricks up your sleeve for tonight hosting?
I'm just gonna be me. I'm gonna be me, the best me. There's many people who try to be me, but I just so happen to be the best at playing me.
The best at playing you. I see us. What does it mean to honor Black Hollywood and Black men in Hollywood to you?
I think it's quite an honor, me being a black man in Hollywood, and quite a few of the people being honored are my friends. And so for me to bestow this honor upon them and be like, yo, I'm the one giving you the award, homie. We came up together in this game. It's really special.
I love it. And so what advice would you have for Black men in Hollywood?
Are you talking about the ones that made it or the ones trying to make it?
The ones trying to make it.
If you don't really love this and you really want to do it and you're trying to do it only for the women or you're doing it for the money, then go do something else.
Wait.
You really need to love the art. I love the art. I would do it for free. Not really, but kind of free.
There's another person where your voice has been compared to, grew up in the church, Whitney Houston as well. So how does it feel to be compared to such a phenomenal voice that shows, that you have what it takes? Phenomenal voice.
Thank you for saying that. That's so very kind of you. It's hard not to feel emotional when you think about Whitney, when you talk about Whitney. She was such a light, such a vessel, such a spirit. And so anytime I am put anywhere near in the same sentence as her, it's truly humbling. It's been kind of eerie that God has put me in so many of her peers' lives. I toured with Kirk Whalum, who played saxophone on "I Will Always Love You." I remember I was working with the makeup artist who was the last one to do her makeup when she was alive. I mean, there's so many people. Ricky Minor has been an angel of mine. He was her music director. He was the one who, produced the Star Spangled Banner, the one that everybody is like the standard. So all of these people that God has put in my life, they were connected to her, and they all tell me, they're like, you have your own thing, but you have her spirit, And I think the thing that touched me the most was when she passed, and I did this tribute to her and her daughter, Bobby Christina. May she also rest in peace. She reached out to me and she said, you know, when I hear you sing my mother's songs, I feel my mother's spirit with me. And if she was here, she would be so proud of you. And so people ask me all the time, did you get a chance to meet Whitney? And the answer is no, but I feel like I met her through her daughter. You know, if anybody knew Whitney's voice from the inside out, it was her daughter, more than Clive, more than even her mom, you know. So when she told me that, I took that to heart. And so even now, it's like, you know, yes, I want to do original music and I want to do, you know, other things, but I love when I get a chance to honor Whitney because it's just a reminder of how special she was. There will never be another Whitney Houston, but it's just always just so rewarding to be able to channel her and to give reverence and honor to her when I can.
You've done so much in Hollywood, and I'm curious for you, what has been your favorite moment, if you had to choose one?
I actually, because someone just asked me that, I actually do have a favorite Hollywood moment, and that was back in 2000, when, maybe 2002, when our nonprofit was just starting and we were really struggling, and Muhammad Ali showed up for us. He said he was coming, but we didn't believe him. That's Muhammad Ali. He showed up, he put our foundation on the map, because when he showed up, the press showed up, y'all came, y'all interviewed him, and it was a moment, and it was a game changer for us. He was amazing.
If you can tell us a little bit more about what your organization is potentially doing to combat that.
Yeah. So Hollywood Foundation supports families impacted by autism and Parkinson's. My dad, who was the original Gordon on Sesame Street, a lot of people don't know that, he had Parkinson's disease and he passed away at the young age of 66. My brother has Parkinson's now, so that's a situation that I'm very, very familiar with. And our son was diagnosed at 3 with autism. We support people with autism to get jobs. We support families impacted by both autism and Parkinson's with caregiver support and so many other programs. We have a great program with American Airlines right now called It's Cool to Fly American. And basically, we give autism families a soup to nuts experience on what it's like to go to the airport, which may not sound like a big deal, but it can be like a sensory jungle. Yes, you know what I'm saying. So this is a big deal, and this has been a great program. So those are just a few things that we do.
I love a man with custom jewelry. So we are honoring Black men in Hollywood, and I want to know, what has your journey been so far? Do you have a favorite moment?
Favorite moment, yes. My first time ever on TV, I was on there for maybe like 3 seconds. But I had a speaking role, but I love the fact that my grandparents were able to see me on TV. And so that will forever be my favorite moment, the fact that I have grandparents that are no longer here that was able to see me do what I love before they left this earth.
What advice do you have for couples specifically in Hollywood and navigating?
Don't bring baggage into your current relationship. Any previous baggage can prevent you from actually connecting with the one, so you don't want to bring any of that mess.
And simplicity will let you know if you got the right one. If you can yes, if y'all can just do simple things and coexist with that, with no extra or nothing else, it's just you and them, it's the most beautiful thing in the world.
I love it. And we are here honoring Black men in Hollywood. What is your favorite moment of your journey so far?
Oh, I have so many. It's countless, to be honest, because each one is a blessing. But anytime I get to see people I admire, looked up to, and then to find out it's reciprocal, that they see the same in me, it's the most humbling thing in the world. So I'm getting ready to go find good-looking Blair Underwood, because I went up to New York to see him playing The Soldier Story, and I love that movie, and able to see him do it, it was beautiful.
I love it. One more question.